Shalom, one and all. I'm coming in with you to just talk about my lock journey. So, as of today, I'm a little bit over 6 months in. I just took my hair down out of a protective style that I had it in, that my loctician she put it in. And when I took it down, I was kind of surprised with just how much my hair has grown over the last few weeks. Um, I'm seeing a lot of growth. Um, I will tell you this: one of the things that you really need to do if you're going to start locks, whenever you get them started, don't play in your hair. That is one of the most essential things that I can tell you because we have a habit, and it's one of my worst habits of grabbing a lock and twisting it and just playing with it and it being dry. And it could cause your hair to shed or to break or cause tension on it. And I know a lot of women are used to this, I think it's called tension alopecia, where your hair falls out because it's got too much tension on it. Well, my hair doesn't have a lot of tension on it, but when you're twisting it dry, it can cause the hairs inside of your locks to break and may cause it to, what I say would cause it to somewhat come out. Like I shared with you guys earlier in this journey, the reasoning, this is another thing that you should do. Don't start locks just because it's the fashionable thing to do. Um, have a reason behind why you're starting your journey. Um, I know a lot of people say fashion or they saw somebody with nice locks because I'm going to tell you, if it wasn't for the reasoning behind my journey, I don't think I'd have lasted this long. It can be arduous, man, at times, especially like you can get like itchy, your scalp, man, I'm telling you, your scalp itches to all be damned at times. For a long time, I would get cradle cap, and it was just my hair. I mean, my scalp was flaking, and it comes from not maintaining your scalp, and so I insisted. My loctician, she didn't want me to wash it a lot because of the fact that I have a real soft grade of hair naturally, and it will and going through this locking, it's hard for my hair to lock anyway. So by me washing it and washing it and washing it, it prevents my hair from locking and going through the proper steps that it needs to go through. But because I have a real sensitive scalp, and I guess as I got older, my scalp began to flake and stuff like that. I had to wash my hair every 2 weeks or I would lose my mind. Well, a friend of mine, she hooked me up with a dermatologist and they gave me some stuff to put on my scalp and it has done wonders. I don't really remember the name of it, but it comes in like a bottle, like an eyedropper bottle, and you just put it on your scalp and you rub it in. And once I started doing it, the flakiness in my scalp stopped. Um, the pain. It seemed like my scalp was swelling, man, for real. That stopped, and then a, I started using different oils in my hair. That's another thing too that I want to tell you when you go on this lock journey. You don't want to put too many products in your hair. Um, it's good to moisturize your hair. Um, I try to moisturize my hair twice a week. And what I mean by that is I use rose water and olive, this different type of oil that has a few different types of oil in it, and I spray my hair with it and my scalp to try to keep it moist so it won't be as brittle. And the reason why my hair is looking wild like it is right now is because of the fact that I just took it down out of its protective style, and so it's just loose. But once I put, well, it's just all over the place. But actually once I spray it and put some oil on it, it'll kind of even out. But so like I told you before, if you're going to get locks, have a reason for it. Don't just get them because it's the thing to do or it's the style or it looks good. Actually have a goal. I'm doing it because of mourning. It's a sign of, for me, it's for me to represent my father. He was the lock in my life. You know, he was that support that I needed when I was, and that I need sometimes to this day. I still need it. I miss having the conversations with him. So when I see my locks, even though my daddy didn't have no hair, even though I see these locks now, and I remember him, and I remember the man that he was in my life. So it helps me. It helps me to cope with the process of mourning. It helps me to deal with life in general, even though it can be hard, it can be stressful. But this Loc journey has really helped me to mature and to become a better person, I think. So I want to tell everybody that, yeah, 4 months in, my hair is budded on the ends. You can see the buds. You can see the buds on the end. It actually has been easier to deal with. And I don't know how you start your locks, how a lot of people start their locks. Some people use 2-strand twist, other people use interlocking. I haven't interlocked my hair yet. I was interested in getting my hair interlocked, but I didn't do it. What I did, I just did, my loctician, she did coils. So she used the coil method. She run a comb through it, hit these coils real quick, and then actually pull them out. It's crazy how long it has grown, and I'm not even pulling on it. And this lock isn't even straight, as you can see. It's twisted because it was up in a twist, but it's almost down to past my cheek already. And so I enjoy this Loc journey. I really did. It opened me up a little bit. It freed my mind a little bit. Even though I still go through some of the problems that I had prior to it. It has helped me to cope with some things a little bit better than I have been. So I would tell everybody that if you're going to get locks, find a cause, find a reason why you're getting these locks. Also, if you're a Hebrew Israelite and you feel like this is the Hebraic thing to do, then let that be your cause. I mean, let that be the reason why you walk this journey out. Just know that it's almost, for the fellas, like growing a beard. It can be work. And a lot of people think it's just, it's cheap. You can just twist your hair up and go. This stuff is not cheap. It costs every time I get it done. It's not to the point to where I could do it myself, nor would I want to. Maybe because of the relationship that I have with the person that does my hair, because I feel like she does a good job and she's focused on making my journey a good one. So she's very understanding. If I decide that I want to change some stuff, she helps me change some of the things that I want to do with the hair, and she never asks questions, and she just does what I ask. Pretty much what I ask her to do, unless she feels like it's gonna be damaging to my hair. So, yeah, once again, just if you're gonna get locks, have a reason. Um, Stick to your reason. Don't use a lot of don't use a lot of products in your hair. Um, if you do, maintain your scalp. Remember, scalp maintenance is key in this. Um, it helps to put moisture into your scalp. Getting moisture into your scalp in return feeds the hair, helps to feed your hair so your hair won't be as dry or dull looking. And I know my hair looks wild right now, like I keep on telling y'all. I just want to remind y'all, if you just now tuning in, I just pulled my hair down out of a protective style. Also, don't style it so much when you first get your locks, because your hair is trying to learn a new way to grow. And so when you're coiling your hair, constantly coiling your hair, you're trying to teach your hair to coil when it grows out instead of growing out straight, because you've been growing it out straight all along. It just wants to do that. So you're coiling your hair is causing it to grow that way. It's teaching your hair how to grow that way. And so the protective styles can be good, but it can also stunt the growth of your hair. So be careful when you do it. Don't lean on that. I do it every so often, then I let my hair breathe. Give your hair time to breathe and to relax. Let's see. So I said, don't play in your hair because it can cause tension, especially when it's dry, and leave your hands out of your head. Also, one of the other things that I want to tell you, make sure that you have good part to lock ratio. That's why it's good to go to a loctician and let them start your hair, or somebody that knows what they're doing, so you can have proper to lock to part ratio, so your hair won't be looking all thrown away. Now, there's some people that grow their hair out and they just let it lock naturally. And if that's the person that you are, then this ain't for you. But if you're one of those people that want to get starter locks and want to do coils, go to somebody that really knows what they're doing to start your hair, so you can have proper lock to part ratio, and that they condition your scalp, they condition your hair, they make sure that they do the base part. When you wash your hair, use a shampoo that has protein in it. A lot of people don't, a lot of people always talk about, the apple cider, cleaning it with apple cider vinegar and all that. I've come to realize that it really depends. If you don't sweat a lot when you sleep, or you don't sweat a lot during the day, then using apple cider vinegar isn't the greatest thing to do. But if you don't have a bad scalp, but if you have a decent scalp, use something with something that's a heavy moisturizer, and you want to get it in there and get those locks moist, because you don't want to be running around here with what I call broom straw in your hair. You want your hair to have moisture in it, and you want it so it can be alive. You're gonna shed hair. I think you shed about 150 hairs a day, and they're gonna shed into the lock. So, but you want the hair that's still good to really be moisturized and taken care, so it can have some shine and some body to it. So the next thing I'm about to do, because my hair is kind of dry because it's been in this protective style, so it's not all the way moist, but I'm going to spray some moisturizer in my hair, and after I do that, then I will really come back after that. But you can see I can shake it, and it'll move, but it's stuck because it was in that style. Man, it's crazy. But yeah, enjoy your lock journey. Make it take a bunch of pictures, because what happens with a lot of people is they don't take pictures and then they don't remember what went on during their journey. So take a bunch of pictures while you're getting your locks, while you're getting your hair to lock, and yeah, 6 months in, my hair is past my ear, and I want to show you this because I cut the sides of my hair, so for my hair to be all the way down to my ear, to the bottom of my ear, is pretty good, and that's not pulling my hair. I'm not pulling it. I'm just putting it down there. I'm pleased. The ones up in the top, they're pretty long. Boy, it's crazy how far it's come in just a few months. I figure I got 3 more years and 7 months to go, and then I'll decide after 3 years and 7 months if I'm gonna cut my hair or not. But that's my goal, is to walk this thing out for 3 years and 7 months. So, shalom to everybody. Peace to all those who don't understand what shalom means. And I will catch y'all on the next one. I'll probably put another video up this week after Courtney does my hair, because I want y'all to see my hair when it's moist, after it's been moisturized and after the product's been put in. Oh yeah, and one more thing. We went from using a lot of styling gel, because we're using gel, a certain type of gel when she locked my hair, locking gel, to using just coconut oil, coconut grease. And it's still like, it's been a little bit over 3 weeks, and you can see that it's still locked in position in the front. In the back, it's kind of loose, but it held out a lot longer than I thought it would. So if you live in Dallas and you want somebody to start your locks, my girl Courtney the barber, she does a real good job. I'll put her name or tag her in this video, so you can reach out to her. She does real good work. And once we get out of this COVID-19 stuff, you can go and talk to her. So once again, thank y'all for joining me on my lock journey, and shalom.